Uh, Sambhav, tell us a little bit about the government schemes available uh, to Indian startups for funding, and how can you and your firm help these startups get the funding from the government?
Great question. So, typically, right from 2016, when Startup India initiative was launched, one thing that has yet to pick up, there have been some movements, is the fund of funds which the government announced of 10,000 crores, right? Where it is not a direct funding that the government is doing, it is either through state incubators or they are basically empaneling incubators through which they will be doing the funding. So it is not, and apart from that, there are SIDBI collateral free programs, but unfortunately, we have not seen that great movement in that debt kind of a story. Though we have seen some movement on the fund of funds through incubators and state associations, where each state has a startup policy in which it is clearly defined on the selection criteria, and that has actually been decentralized and delegated to different agencies. So, for an example, if you talk about all agencies that are Atal Incubation supported, you will read the word AIC. They have all been granted funds, and in that grant, there is a specific section for which they have to report and give that to startups, early stage startups and incubatees. So the right way to look at those government supports would be through these incubators, which is the fastest way. Apart from that, there are collateral-free loans through SIDBIs. There are Udyam loans, but of course, the startup industry might not be the best suited there because they don't have a cash flow positive approach early on if they are into a development mode. So typically, fund of funds through incubation is the easiest that we have seen so far on the government side of it. Apart from it, at state levels, there are startup policies that are being framed, and it's necessary to keep an eye on them because most of the startups are not aware of state-specific policies that they have. For an example, Haryana has a state-specific policy for incubators, specifically for even lesser number of seats if they are opening up a small centers. So important to go through those policies, both specific state level and the Startup India center level. Look out for incubators which are Atal incubation supported. Look at their criteria for selections. Most of them are not that stringent. If you are falling into those criterias, it's easier to apply. But as we have seen, the conversion ratio has not been that great. We've not seen a lot of that 10,000 crores yet being mobilized in the country.
So what you're saying is the amount is available, but getting it from the government, as we know, is not an easy task.
Yeah, you need to be at the right place at the right time and knowing the right
Mhm.
processes. So like Shubham is rightly put up in the chat box, there are industry specific, there are segment specific grants, all of them leading to that Startup India program. You need to know the exact terms, go back to the, of course, as I said, financial consultants. And one thing which I personally foresee is that this startup language and the startup also needs to get in, because most of the times when people or startups, specifically in Tier B and Tier C cities, are going to professionals, professionals are not aware of such schemes at all, right? So the knowledge sharing that has to happen through the right channels is also some gap that still needs to get fulfilled. The education part of how the fund of fund has to be utilized, that is also not picked up that great.
Mhm. Cool. So that's a great tip again, Sambhav.